Etsy is a marketplace full of skillful crafters, dreamers, and people with too much time on their hands sell their creations. They sell them for the world to admire, and if you are lucky, actually buy. And I know that you are here because you want to know the secret to Etsy success. So let me tell you about the secret. In fact, it is what I think and I believe. I believe that Etsy is a numbers game, a brutal and relentless numbers game. But it is still a game and you just need to understand how to play. Some people think they can open a shop with 5 or 10 listings and start making money. And yes, it can happen. There are shops with just few listings that are successful, but these shops are exceptions. The reality is that the more products you have, the more chances you have to get noticed. So, if you have 5 listings, that means you have 5 doors that customers might stumble through. But if you have 50 listings, now you've got 50 doors. That's a 10 times the chance of someone finding you. And when you have 500 listings, now you are an Etsy fortress, impossible to ignore. As you see, the math is simple. The more products you have, the more visibility you get. And with more visibility, you get more sales. If someone tells you otherwise, they are either a liar, a wizard, or incredibly lucky. And we don't talk about these people because they ruin the curve. Now, before you start throwing up 500 listings of blurry photos of your handmade candle that looks suspiciously like the one from Target, let's talk quality. It's like online dating. People scroll until they see something that makes them stop. If your listing shop looks like it was taken with old camera with broken lens, people will keep scrolling. If your description is nice handmade bracelet, congratulations, you just convinced exactly no one to buy it. What you need to do is to take a crisp, clear, valid photos. They don't look like they were taken in a basement. You should also add detailed descriptions that actually tell people what they are buying. And don't forget to add CEO-friendly titles and tags because Etsy algorithm is your actual customer. And last, use competitive pricing. Because if you are charging $100 for a handmade rock and someone else is selling it for $10, guess who's making the sale? Etsy is not a set it and forget it kind of platform. If you think you can upload 10 listings and sit back while the money pours in, I have some bad news. That's not how this works. Etsy rewards shops that are active. That means you need to add new listings regularly. You should also updating your titles, tags, and descriptions. You should also answering customer messages before they start questioning their life choices. Sending out orders in time like the responsibility business owner you claim to be. And getting reviews because nothing kills a sale faster than a zero reviews shop. If Etsy sees you are putting in the effort, they are more likely to push your products. If you ignore your shop for 6 months and then wonder why your sale have dried up, well, that's on you. Look, Etsy isn't a get-rich-quick scheme. If it were, I would be on a beach somewhere, not recording this video. It takes time, effort, and a borderline obsessive commitment to your shop. If you are willing to put in the work, expand your listings, and make your shop actually look like a place where people won't spend money, you will start seeing results. So, go forth. Flood Etsy with your glorious creations and keep in your mind that Etsy is a numbers game, but only if those numbers are attached to high quality listings.